Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're in the right place at the right time. And apologies for coming in a little bit late, but we got some new things going on today. We have a brand new co-host, and Miss Tamika, we'd like to welcome you once again to the show. Hello, Miss Tamika. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Oh no, you look, we're a team now. So hey, it ain't no having you. You here, okay?
Uh,
That's what's up.
Thank
You
you.
are here. So I'm in Studio A, and Miss Tamika is in Bam on the back porch.
Studio.
She's out in the world.
Studio B.
Oh, okay. Is that where the studio gonna be? Okay. All right. Well, usually studios are indoors, so we try to get you, a clearer understanding of what's going on. People can see you outside, so you outside in the world, so that's a beautiful thing. So once again,
Yes.
welcome to the show. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
We had some technical difficulties. It took us a few minutes to get them worked out, but we straight now, and we're gonna go on to have a beautiful show. I am so excited to have you on the show. We're gonna find out a little bit more and more about you as this next hour progresses. So we're gonna find out who Tamika is. So who is you again? What's your name? What's the what? What?
My name is Tamika Harris. I have 4 kids. Like I said, I'm 44 years old.
Now this ain't a
Um,
dating service now, so you can't be advertising. Talking about call me. This my number and a dime. Look, don't be starting. Look, this ain't. Somebody come along take you away from the show, and then we're gonna have a problem. Okay, so
no, they
yeah.
they won't. They won't. They
Okay,
won't.
look, don't be giving
They
them too
won't.
much information now, because they'll be calling you up on Facebook talking about she said she got 4 kids. And I definitely want to find out what's up with her. Yeah,
Okay, so that's okay. Okay, is
yeah.
that a positive? So kids might turn them away. Like what?
No,
Four
please look.
kids?
They
That's a
know.
big much.
No, they know you got experience, baby. You know.
And what? Experience in what?
Yeah. No.
Ah,
Yeah. Keep going. I'm sorry. I
ah.
didn't mean to cut you off.
That's about it. That's about it. I
Okay.
mean, ask me something. Ask
Ask
me
you
what?
something.
Ask me.
Ask you
Yes,
something. Okay. You from
yes,
Chicago?
yes,
You from
yes.
Chicago?
Born and raised.
Born and
Yes, from
raised in
Chicago. Born
Chicago?
and raised.
On the west side?
Yes, West Side.
Okay, that's
Yes.
that. We're gonna be at Wits End all the time because she west side and I'm south side. So we're gonna have to learn how to
So
get
West
along.
Side.
We're gonna have to
So
learn how to
West
get
Side.
along. So y'all gonna see us develop into learning how to get along. Okay, so that's gonna be interesting in itself. Now, see, you keep messing with the camera, tilt it back up because now we can't see nothing but there you go. Now we got you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
you was fine before, and then you're gonna start fiddling with stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we got you.
Okay.
All
Is that
right.
better?
Yeah, well, see, now you
Okay.
can move back because before you were sitting forward. Sit back up. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Is that uncomfortable for
Okay.
you?
No, I'm just trying to catch the light, and it's like the light keep going up and down. So I was
Right,
trying
it
to,
is
but we
because you
okay?
got the sun over your shoulder and it's knocking the camera light out. That's
So tell me,
technical.
what should I
No, no,
position?
no,
Should I
no, no,
turn to
no,
a
no,
different
no, no, no,
position?
no. We're not gonna do none of that because we live on the air. We're gonna leave it like it is,
Oh,
and we're gonna keep on
okay.
going because the
Okay.
show must go on. Okay.
Okay.
So, one of the questions I'm going to ask you right now is, so you've always had a desire to want to be in broadcasting at some point in time?
Well, I've always had a desire to talk. So on whatever
Uh,
platform that would have been on, I was perfectly okay with that. I just
okay.
wanted my views heard.
Okay.
That's
You
it.
just want your views heard? Okay.
Yes,
All
that's it.
right.
Because I'm so controversial, and I'm tired of getting into it with my family and getting kicked out and stuff. So this way it's much easier.
Okay. All right. So when you say controversial, what do you mean by that?
No one agrees with me. My the way I feel, the way I view things is kind of unorthodox. So but I don't mean to toot my own horn. Usually I'm right. So
Oh, you want to
usually I'm right.
dim. You want to dim. That's always right.
No,
Oh.
not always. No, not always right, but sometimes right. Sometimes right.
Most of the
Yeah,
time, huh?
most of the time. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I get it.
I
Yeah.
want to be the one to say I told you so, but I can't do that. They get really upset about that, but I want to be the one to say I told you so. That's what I want to be the one.
Okay, so what would you say as an example of you always being right? I'm just curious now. I want to know.
I can't give an example. It has to be a situation. It's just like I say, not always right, but the way I feel and the way I view things, it's a little. It's not straight laced. It's a kind of little raunchy, a little dirty. And I say it, and they don't want to hear it at the time, but they always call me and say, you know what, I don't want to tell you this, but you was right.
Ah,
And
okay.
I say thank you. I say thank you, thank you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So are you talking about just things in general, things in life, specific subjects?
everything,
You said
everything.
everything. You always right. Lord have
Not
mercy.
not not always right, but I'm versed in a lot of different situations and topics. So I mean, but I don't do this on purpose. I read and I study and I research before I just come to a clear answer. You can have your right to your own opinion. You just can't have your right to your own facts. So I base my opinion on facts.
Okay. So you're a smart girl.
Sometimes, sometimes, sometimes.
Okay. She says sometimes. All
Sometimes.
right. Sometimes. All right. Well, once again, we're glad to have you on the show. Thank you for
Thanks for having
willing to come hang out over here on the Ask Dr. Ron Facebook Live broadcast. And I'm looking forward to having many controversial moments with you where somebody else can be right other than just you. Okay.
Thank you. I pass the mantle. I want someone else to be right. It's not like I pray that someone else is right. You know, this is a hard job I have. I want somebody to share it with me. So if you're always right, then
Well,
good. Because this is a hard job.
okay, because difference of opinion is good because it's all about viewpoint from where you're looking at.
It is.
And one thing about viewpoint, which I will say it like this, is that the view at the top of the mountain is always different from the view at the bottom of the mountain.
Yes.
And the
Can I give an
person,
example?
huh?
Can I tell you that's so true?
I know. I'm the one that said
Yes.
it.
I agree with you. That is so true. That is so true.
you know, and the thing about viewpoint, a person at the top of the mountain oftentimes can't appreciate the view on the bottom.
Mm,
And the person on the bottom can't appreciate the view on the top. And the
mm,
reason for that is because if you've never been to the top of the mountain, you don't know what it looks like. Okay. So,
okay.
so you gotta have perspective. And perspective is everything, you know. So if you don't have a viewpoint or perspective, then it's very difficult. It's very difficult, to be able to say, okay, what is that person looking at and appreciating? Because they can't look at it and see, you know. Like, I don't know what you're looking at, So it's always good to have different vantage points and different viewpoints to be able to bring to the conversation. So I look forward to your perspective.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, let me do this. Before we get too much further into the show, I got a couple of things I need to take care of, little housekeeping notes. So just hang right where you at. Don't go nowhere. Don't take a pause for the calls and nothing. Stay right there because I ain't going to take me long to get through this. First thing I want to do is give a shout out to all of our healthcare heroes, people that have the responsibility of keeping our loved
Yeah.
ones healthy and alive, and especially
Yes.
during this time
Yes.
when the pandemic is flaring back up. Now, I've been telling people for a long time that Corona is, we thought it was over. They thought it was over, but it's not. It's still here. People are getting sick and people are dying still. So I encourage all of our healthcare heroes. I applaud them, salute them every chance I get because they are the ones on the front line keeping our loved
Yes.
ones healthy and sending them back to us. So I applaud you. I thank you for what you do.
Yes.
And I want you guys to please keep on keeping our loved ones alive. Okay. We appreciate that and we need that. Um, and people, please be careful. Do not go out here doing things in mass crowds and being a part of situations that will cause you to get sick and die. Now, in Chicago, coming up this weekend, they got a major, major event called Lollapalooza, and it's going to be a lot of young people running around out there. They're supposed to be checking virus vaccinations. They're supposed to be checking to see if people have the virus. And then if they do run across the virus, then they're gonna take it back home to their mom and their daddy, their cousins, and their aunties, because
Mm-hmm.
most of these young people can't afford to live by themselves anyway. So they're gonna have to be somewhere giving somebody something. So I would encourage, everybody to be careful and cautious, especially this weekend with all these major events that are going on in the Chicagoland area. So that's my public
Mm-hmm.
service announcement about that. Be careful. Be very careful.
Yes.
Also, I'd like to give a shout out to my spiritual mentor and leader, Dr. Lloyd Michael Hunt. I give him an applaud every chance I get. I always say he's the one that brought all the goodness out of me because without him, I
Mm-hmm.
would not know what I know and I would not be able
Mm-hmm.
to share it with people because he has led me in the right direction to be able to learn and understand some things. And I appreciate him taking the time to help me, understand and
Mm-hmm.
know what I know. So I applaud him always, every chance I get. And I know a lot of times people hear me talk about Dr. Hunt, and they may not be aware on where you can find information on Dr. Hunt. So what I like to do right now, something I haven't done in a while, I'm going to bring up my website and we're going to do a quick commercial on all of the things that are on my website. So the first thing you're going to hear is my theme song. And immediately after the theme song, I'm going to kind of guide you through the things on my website. So stand by. Don't go nowhere.
Ask Dr. Ron, ask Dr. Ron. Whatever you're feeling, he will give you healing, he'll inform you. Ask Dr. Ron, ask Dr. Ron. Entertaining news, political issues, local and globally.
All right. I want to invite you all to go over to ask-dr-ron.com. When you get there, you will see my website. I want you to scroll all the way up to the top, just like we have here, and you'll see all of my social media tabs: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. When you click on the YouTube tab, then you can go over and see a playlist devoted completely to Dr. Hunt. I've been doing Dr. Hunt for over 30 years now. And over the 30 years that I have been knowing him, I have many videos that I have uploaded to YouTube so that you can enjoy them. and I constantly upload videos all the time. So you want to subscribe, you want to be part of the notifications. So when the notifications go out, you'll be able to see all of the latest videos that are being posted. While you're at the website, scroll down, you'll see a lot of good information. And then you'll get to a place where you'll see other advertisement that I have. We do a show each and every Thursday right here on Facebook and on YouTube with Street News Now Network with Five Guys and You. Come over and check us out each and every Thursday. And then you'll come to a place where you'll see the banners. And we want you to check out all of my advertisers. Because of the advertisers, we're able to do what we do here. We have RRJ Web if you're interested in establishing a website of any kind. Mr. Ralph Jenkins can help you. We also have Prince Hunter Financial Group. If you're interested in learning how to trade the stock market and cryptocurrencies, he teaches a class. So go over, click on the banner, and it'll take you to his website and get your 2 free classes, and he'll teach you some things that will help you get started in the financial market. We also have Quick Fishing Tax Service. If you have not done your taxes, she can help you sort through all of the new things that are going on in the tax laws now, because they just issued out some new money for tax credits for children. And I know you got questions. Call her up and ask the questions. We also have Port Again Sam, which is one of my favorite advertisers. He brings in wines and spirits from all over the world. And I promise you, you can't get this anyplace else. So you definitely want to give Sam a call, do a wine tasting, and find out what's going on with the latest shipment that he had come in, because I promise you, you will enjoy each and everything that he brings in. You'll find something that's right up your alley. And we also have Chief Nomo's Oasis on the south side of Chicago. He brings in products from the west coast of Africa. He also offers up alkaline water, moringa seeds. So you definitely want to click on the banner and go over to Chief Nomo so that you can find out what he has in stock. And scroll down, you'll also see David Emile, who was on the show about a month or so ago, maybe a couple of months now. He's got a new gospel song out. Check that out. And we also have enrollment for daycare service here. You'll also see Chicago Communicator News Media, which is one of our news affiliates. So we appreciate all those that support what we do here. And if you're interested in being an advertiser, please reach out to myself or to Miss Tamika, and we'll be able to show you how you can be an advertiser with us here on the Ask Dr. Ron live on Facebook. So I haven't done that commercial in quite a while, so I needed to do it and show Miss Tamika how it gets done. Yeah, that's how we do it. We plug our people. So Miss Tamika, let me give a quick shout out. Donald Green, all the way in Arizona, tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. We got Miss Takika is watching. Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, thanks, Takika.
Yes,
that's what's up.
Yeah, we appreciate all our guys. We give you a shout out when you see, when we see you, so that people will know that this is live. This ain't no recorded event. So any bloopers and stuff that you see, they're real. They just happened, you know. So, so now that we know a little bit about you, you know, you still live on the West Side?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you from the West Side and you still on the West Side?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes,
well,
I am.
Well, that's a beautiful thing. So,
yes.
I know you and I have had a lot of preliminary meetings on getting ready to do this show. And what was the thing that turned you on the most about doing this show?
That you were just honest. You were real. And I like that. You weren't pretentious. You know, you had no ulterior motive. You were just upfront and honest. And I like that. I like that.
Oh yeah. What did I say?
Yeah.
What did I?
Said, oh yeah.
What did I say? I don't even know what I said.
But whatever it is, it came across as genuine.
Oh.
You know, I said I said, hey, I want to meet you. You said, okay, come on. You know, it was like I like that. You know, I like that.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I'll be out there.
All right. And look, and she came, y'all, too. I was like, oh, okay. She showed up.
Oh, see?
Look, must have been a holiday weekend, too, because she was on her way to a picnic. And she was dolled all up. She had on all her little glamour and glitz. And I said, you going to a picnic or to a club? She said, I'm going to a picnic. I'm like, oh, okay. You know.
I showed a picture that we took when I should have showed the picture.
Well, you get a chance to show them, I'm sure.
Okay,
you know.
I will.
So,
I definitely
will. So I said something that was impressive. Interesting.
Genuine, just genuine. I like that. When I said, hey, I want to meet you, you said, come on. I like that. You was welcoming, very inviting, you know,
okay.
Not intrusive, but very inviting. I appreciate that.
Okay.
I do.
Well, that's good. You know, for people that tune into the show, I try to keep it down to earth. I've had people to describe this show on many occasions where they say it's like being in your living room just having a conversation.
And that's what I like.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, I try to keep it down to earth. A lot of people don't realize, what you see on the air is exactly the same way that I am, in real life.
You are.
Yeah, I don't pretend because I don't know how to, act. Well, I do know how to act, but
not in this arena,
right. Yeah. When I'm doing this, this is it. This is what's going on. So,
right.
so my down to earthness, made you interested in doing this. Now, some people may not know this, but we're gonna tell them now. I did not know Tamika at all. One of my guests and good friends that came on the show about a month or so ago, I don't call him by his street name, but I probably will now so people know who he is. James White Boy Frazier, called me up, called me up and said, hey, I got somebody for you that can fill in on your show. I said, okay, well, if you recommended them, it's got to be all right. He said, yeah. James thought, yeah, Ron, yeah.
Right away. Right away.
Yeah. So he's like, well, here's our number. Y'all talk, and then he just handed his phone off. And then the next thing I know, we was talking. So applaud and shout out to Mr. James Frazier for introducing me to you.
Yes, thank you.
And a little sneak promo here. He will be on the show the first week in August.
Yeah. My buddy.
I had my people get in touch with his people, and we hooked it up. So now he'll be coming on the show, on the first week. And I figured that would be a good maiden show with a guest for you. Since this show is, getting people familiar with you, knowing things about you, so they can get an idea what kind of character you're going to be on the air. So now we're going to bring on your most comfortable sweet spot, James White Boy, because y'all been knowing each other how long?
About 30 years.
30 years.
30 years. Yeah. And matter of fact, I just saw him before I came on air. I just saw him.
Oh, yeah?
Like we hang out all the time.
Yeah, he should have told you to get your tail in there so you can get on the air. That's what he should have told.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm doing. I'm running, I'm grinding.
Oh, okay.
The Wi-Fi good today, though. Look how good the Wi-Fi is today.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's looking good. Yeah, we just got to work out a few more bugs.
Right. Okay.
We got it. We want it perfect. We put it like that. So
Mm,
we want to get it there so where they'll know that yours look just as good as mine. See how pretty I am, y'all. It's the
yes, I
tech.
see.
It's the
I
tech.
say.
It's the
It's
tech.
the tech.
It ain't me. It's the tech.
Okay.
The tech make me
The
look
tech.
good. Yeah, 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 yeah,
No, you're good in person too. You're
yeah.
actually good in
Oh,
person as
bless
well.
your
The
heart.
tech is a compliment to you.
Bless your heart. Shout out to my brother in broadcasting, Mr. Chris Bass. He's also
Hey.
one of the hosts that works with me each and every Thursday on Street News
Okay,
Now,
Chris.
with Five Guys and You. He also has a series of shows that he does like 4 or 5 times a week. And he makes guest appearances all across the city on different shows. So he stays busy. Mr.
That's
Chris Bass, he and I, um, hard-working broadcasters, brother. I tell you, we trying to make it happen out here. Give people information so that they can do and respond to the information that we give them that'll keep encouraging people. So now let me ask you a question because I'm gonna do that
sure.
all afternoon, all evening. I don't even know what they call it, but out of some of the topics that we'll be talking about, what would be one of your pet topics?
Politics.
Politics. So
I
you
like politics and entertainment, things
okay?
like that.
Okay,
Black history, black things that affect black people.
okay.
Yes.
So those are your sweet spots. So when we got politicians and people like that on,
Mm.
you'll be at home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So the opposite side of that question, what would be some of the topics that would make you uncomfortable?
Depending on is my mama listening? What do you say? I well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have any uncomfortable topics that's taboo for me. I enjoy
Okay.
talking about the weirdest kind of stuff. So unless my mama ain't listening, we can talk about anything.
Okay. Now it's funny you should say that because Fiona was from Connecticut, East Coast.
Okay.
And during the course of us being on the air, her grandmother used to drop in on the
Mm-hmm.
show from time to time. So I had a guest on the show one time, there's this good friend, and he had been on the show before, so it was like coming home for him, and we started cussing,
Ooh.
and
Ooh.
grandma was listening,
Ooh.
and then we sitting there, she started typing in the chat. I know you didn't say that word. So
Oh, grandma.
and I was like, uh-oh, we in trouble.
Ooh, big trouble. Big trouble.
But grandma came back again, so it was all good. We just cleaned it
It was
up.
all good.
Yeah, we cleaned it
Just
up.
cleaned it up.
We cleaned it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the chef was smart. Once we identified grandma as being on the show, he didn't say no bad words. He just let me go out there and get in trouble by
Exactly.
myself. So we hope, and I'm gonna say this with a big hope. If your mama be listening, please tell me so I don't say nothing that won't get me in
I
trouble
want to
with.
know. Hey, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Like, I want to know if my mama listening.
Okay, all right, because we definitely don't want your mama, banning you from coming on the show. Like you can't go on there no more.
No, exactly. So
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
As long as mama ain't around and listening, and my kids,
Uh-oh.
we good.
Now we got to add the
We
kids on there.
okay.
So the kids
Gotta
and
have the
your
kids
mama.
too.
Oh Lord, she got
Yeah,
she
and my
got a
mama.
whole list of can't talk about this and talk about that when the kids and the mama around. Okay.
But good thing is I keep them away.
Okay, well good. Good.
Yeah.
You can lock them up in another room. That's good. Yeah,
Yes. This ain't for you. This ain't for you.
right. That's what's up.
Yes.
So that way we won't get in no trouble. We
No
got
trouble.
Jed all the way from California listening. He said,
Hey,
"Be safe,
Jed.
all." And Chris said, "Good afternoon, Dr. Ron," and to the new co-host, Mr. Mika, he's giving you an applaud and a shout out.
Hey, thank you.
You
Hey,
know,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
yep. So so now we know we can't talk about everything when Mama and the kids is around. Okay.
Yeah. pretty
So
much.
now I know on uh, Sunday, I had to think about it. Sunday we did the Black History moments. So Miss Tamika will be, featuring different Black History moments every Sunday as we continue to celebrate Black History moment every 365 days out of this year and moving forward. So I noticed that you advertised a T-shirt because you said you do T-shirts.
Ah,
So tell us about your
yes,
T-shirt
I do.
business.
Well, I just took it off. I should have kept it on, but but it's the case of Ally T-shirt. It's spelled ALLY, not ally, but an ally. And an ally is a friend. It's someone that supports you. It's someone who supports your causes, who has your back. So I've been selling that line for a while. I've been really proud of the line. Some people didn't know how to spell ally. So it was really interesting educating the masses, but I enjoyed it though. I really enjoyed selling my,
Is that the
especially in
only
this
is
climate.
that the only one that you have is just an ally shirt? Do you have other shirts?
No, right now, no, because we was in the ally movement. Everyone wanted to be an ally to our community, and so I just ran with that.
Okay. So you
It was
no,
popular to be an ally, actually.
okay. So you print the shirts or you just you get them and then you have different sizes or how does that work?
Yes, small. Yeah, I have a cousin who has her own printing company, and so she does it for me. And they come in all sizes: small, medium, large. We have kids, and also we do masks as well.
Okay. So you only stopped at extra large. You don't go past one X,
Yeah,
two
in the
X,
extra
3X.
large, we got 1X, 2X, 3X. Yeah, I'm kind of big myself. I like big shirts.
Okay.
I took it off. I should have kept it on.
Okay, that's all
We
right.
do all
I'm
sizes
sure
though.
we'll see that shirt again. So for those that
You
did
will.
not see the shirt, you can go on the Sunday show and you'll see it because
Hmm.
she flashed it several times. She wanted to make sure y'all saw her shirt.
It was a cheesy plug.
Well, you ain't got a plug. We're gonna give you an opportunity to advertise officially.
Okay,
You at
okay.
home. You can show up in just a t-shirt, and do your thing, okay?
Hmm.
So people can get an idea on what they would look like in just a t-shirt, you know.
Okay.
Mama ain't on the
And
line because look, she don't even know what to look today, so we're gonna get away with some
no,
stuff,
we gonna a lot of stuff,
Yeah, there you go.
a
There
whole
you
lot.
go. Yeah. But now do you have different colors with it, or does it come in one color only, or
Just right now, it was just for the black and white. Just one,
okay.
but we do looking to expand with more colors coming soon.
Okay. So now outside of the t-shirt, do you have other businesses that you feature?
Not at this time.
Oh,
Not
so
at
you
this
ain't gonna
time.
talk about that corner on the west side, huh? You're gonna leave that alone, huh? Well,
That what on the west side?
that corner where y'all be selling that cold water at, see? I know y'all be having cold
Is that a
waters
west side
and
joke?
fruit and fruit
Is that a
fruit
west
bag.
side joke?
Yes, and fruit bags and stuff y'all be having, Yeah,
Hold on, wait a minute. Don't limit the west side. The west side sell everything on the corner. We don't just sell water.
I know that's right. You ride down Madison, boy, you might get your car washed from one light to the next, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that's why y'all south siders stay out here on our west side. Y'all love coming to the west
Yeah,
side.
because
Y'all
we come
love it.
we come to the west side so we can get in trouble and then go back to the south side where it ain't no trouble. Now, 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 look, find a place on the south side where it ain't no trouble, then that's where you want to come back to, okay? Because we got it bad over here too, okay? You know,
But see, the west side and the south side, y'all don't understand. We still cousins to each other. We got
I
so
got
much
plenty
love
of
for y'all.
cousins on the west side. I love y'all. Ain't no question about the
But
love,
we love
but
you back.
but that ain't gonna stop me from talking about y'all. It's
It
so
ain't gonna
crazy.
stop me from telling you how much we love you.
I know that's right.
Come
Look,
on, hang out there. You had the best
it's
time on the west side. It's a lot of love out here.
I
A
know
lot of
that's right.
love.
Look, it was so crazy. A lot of people may not know this, but I was thoroughly distraught last Tuesday
Mm.
because I went to go do the show. And right before I got ready to go live, say probably 30 minutes or 20 minutes right before I went live, there was a shooting in my neighborhood.
Wow.
And
Shocking.
yeah, it was totally distressful, and then I was like, man, I got to do a show, because I'm like, the show must go on. So I'm sitting up here trying to figure out, and Miss Fiona wasn't available. She was on vacation last week, and I didn't have anybody to talk to. So I'm like, okay,
Mm.
this is a trip. And then I knew the police was
Yeah.
gonna knock on my door, because that's what they do, And then all my neighbors started calling, trying to find out, was I all right, and I wanted to
Mm.
respond. So it was a really, really, really distraught situation. And by the grace of
Mm.
God, nobody was killed.
Mm.
They wounded the car, 4 bullet wounds. And many people may not know I live on a dead end street. So I'm in the suburbs. I mean, I'm in the far south. I got forest preserves. We got deer, rabbits, all those kind of friendly creatures. And then we had a pop-up open air drug market to pop up. And, I'm like, wait a minute, y'all can't do this around here. It's senior citizens, it's disabled people. Y'all can't do this here. You can't be bringing this into this dead end street. And they did. And now it's gone, because after that shooting, they have not dared to come back. I guess they realized they were in a very bad position to get ambushed, because where you going to run? Okay.
Mm.
You on a dead end street. Ain't no place to run. Okay. So, you got to have an escape route, when you're doing stupid stuff. And there was none. Okay. So the person that came in who executed the first rounds of fire, and then they returned fire, and that ended it. But, it just took me off my square for the first time in a long time. Because normally
Mm.
I'm able to, whatever's going on around me, I'm able to regroup, snap into character, bam, let's go on with the show. I'm like, look, y'all, I got to go.
Mm.
I'm like,
See?
this ain't
Mm-mm.
happening today. Okay. I got police knocking at my door. I got neighbors calling me. I need to address this, in my neighborhood, because every one of my neighbors call me, every one of them, and we all check on each other on a regular basis anyway. But we all got each other's numbers, and we all have much love and concern for one another. So
Mm.
thank God nobody
Thank
got
God.
hurt. Nobody got like I said, it was some property damage, and
Mm-mm.
I had the chief of police call me up 2 days later apologizing, and I said, you should be sorry,
Why?
because I made him aware of what was going on. I told him, I said, if y'all don't do something about these, this open air drug market, it's going to be shooting next. And they should have dealt with it before it got to the shooting. Okay.
Mm.
And they didn't. And after the shooting happened, then he want to apologize. Now, I'm going to tell you, every time you touch that mic, it makes a rustling noise. So try not to touch it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. You're fine. You ain't got to touch it. You still look sexy. You ain't got to fluff your
No,
hair. Okay.
I don't want to touch me so it won't irritate me.
Yeah. Okay. Because what's happening is every time you get a rustling noise and it interferes with the sound. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just letting you know. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to keep doing that. But yeah, last week was not a good week for me to try to do a show. So we regrouped, we got together, and we did our Sunday. And we're going to continue to do our Sundays with our Black History Moment. And we're going to continue going forward with Allied T-shirts, because I swear you must have bounced up about 4 times on that shirt. You was like, look, see the shirt, see the shirt, see the shirt, Allied shirt, y'all, see the shirt, see the shirt. She gave from all angles, to the left, to the right. She was making sure everybody saw that shirt.
So they did see it.
Please, how could they miss it? Look, we didn't have but 15, 20 minutes on the show, but hey, they want to
It was
look.
dedicated to my shirt.
Look, if they missed the part about Marilyn Monroe, they saw the shirt. Okay, So now I know that you're also an entrepreneur, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because when we
Mm-hmm.
first met, you gave a business concept that you're planning on pursuing. Now, do you feel comfortable talking about it on the air or not?
Not at this time, but it's coming soon.
Okay.
It's coming soon, but not at this time. So they'll give them something to look forward to. But it's something cheesy, of course, fun. But we bringing fun back to the west side of Chicago. It's gonna be something fun and exciting.
Okay. Well, I was telling one of my friends about you today, and I told him what your concept was, and he
Uh-huh.
said, "I want some."
Well, you better get it while it's free now.
Now, if that ain't a tease, I don't know what is. Okay.
You cannot knock me for being cheesy and a great marketer, right?
I don't know about cheesy. Okay. But she ain't talking about no pizza, y'all. Okay. I can tell you that now. Pizza ain't got nothing to do with it. All right. She talking about, what they saying, having fun in the hood. Now, y'all use your imagination.
Okay, bringing fun back into the community.
There you
Something
go.
fun, the laughing, joking.
There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna come to the grand opening because it's gonna be fun. I don't even go to the West Side, but I'm gonna come for that.
I'm gonna give you a place to come safe. I'm gonna give you all a place to come where you're safe and you're secure, and they hug you when you get there.
Okay, there you go. That's what's up. So now, okay, I'm gonna toss it to you now. What is it that that you would like to have a conversation about? Because we got about 20 minutes left in the show. So what is it that you would like to talk about today on the show?
What I would like to talk about is a little bit of you.
Uh-oh.
What is that okay?
Hey, look, I'm not gonna stop you. You're a co-host. You get to do what you want to do at this point in time. So,
all right. What was of me when I came to your house on that holiday? Just popped all up. I mean, came in my what I had on with my clothes. What was your opinion of me when you saw me? What did you think?
I just said it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
And I'm into fun. I'm a free spirit. Many people that
Okay.
that are close to me, that are friends with me, that have been following me for years and years and years, they know that I'm a free spirit. So I'm
Okay.
adventurous. They have certain game shows that come on and say what's behind door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3. I'm the type of person that that'll look behind all 3 doors because I ain't scared.
How?
You know,
How can you look behind all 3 doors?
Before I pick my prize, I'm on, because I might want all 3. I want door number 1, number 2, and number 3. Now what you got to say? Because
Okay.
I'm just such a free spirit, and I like to meet people that don't have inhibitions or afraid to express themselves in communication. And you did not appear to be a person that was be afraid.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, okay, well, we can go some places and have some fun and talk
Mm-hmm.
about some things that people might be interested in, and then still keep on our game plan with the format of the show,
All right.
because
Okay.
we take care of business over here. And, one of the things about this show is that we like to talk about heroes and sheroes in our community that mainstream media does not talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
when we get people like that to commit to coming on the show and be a part of the show, I like to try and get information out there that will benefit people on many different levels. And that's what it's all about. And I need someone that can hang with me, because sometimes people, they can't hang.
It's true. That's true.
You start talking about stuff and they be like, "What you talking about?"
Willis.
Wait a minute. What did you just say? And we get people, I've been doing this for over 10 years now. just the talk part of it. I've been in the entertainment industry for over 45 years, so I know a lot of people, coast to coast and around the world. And and when people come on the show, they feel like they're coming home. I've had
That's a good
legends
feeling.
and celebrities that come on this show, and I've had business people, community leaders, politicians. I've interviewed many different people. So, you talk about plugs, go check out my YouTube channel. Go on my Facebook and scroll down, and you'll see some of the people that have come on the show to participate with the Ask Dr. Ron show. And people just have such a wonderful time, and they bring such good information. A couple of weeks ago, we had a mortgage counselor on that was telling us what to do during the time of Corona, and they couldn't pay their rent, couldn't pay their mortgage, where to go find information, how to get help. So we get all types of people to come on the show. And even in the future, I was just booking August, and I was just booking September. So I'm all the way up to September with booking guests, because that's what I have to do sometimes. You have to get on people's schedule, and they have to get on mine. Because, you just can't pop up at the last minute talking about, hey, I want to be on your show. Okay, let me see what I can squeeze you in on, and that's what we do. We make it work, because they can take this tape, this video, this interview, and use it anywhere they choose. They can send it out, and people will find out information about them that they normally would not be able to find out. So I look for someone that can help complement what we do here. And you appeared, you might have fooled me, but you appeared to be that person that can come on and be a part of what we do here. Did I answer your question?
Okay, you answered my question, but the appear thing, like, so I fooled you?
Yeah, I mean, look, yet to be determined. This is only the first
Thank
show.
you. Okay.
We got a long
Yet
way
to
to
be
go.
determined.
We'll
Got a
talk.
long way to go.
Ask me that question a year from now. Okay.
Okay. The jury is still out. In other words.
No, I'm usually a pretty good character.
Okay.
Pretty good judge of character. So I feel like the excitement that you have is going to be very, very enjoyable from show to show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We got a
Thank you.
Cornelius James. They said, tell the truth, rap, so I like that. Cornelius made a comment. There you go. We're going to tell the truth, So what else you got? I know you asking me questions now. So what else you got? We got about 10 minutes to go.
Okay, so it's safe to say you like my energy. I had good energy.
Yes.
Is that safe to say? Because everybody, it's all about energy.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all you want to know?
I appreciate that. No, just appreciate that. Just taking it all in. So, let me ask you now, what is one of your favorite topics? What is your passion? What do you enjoy talking about?
I enjoy talking about everything.
Okay.
When I came up with the concept of the show, they used to ask me that question, what's your show going to be about? And my response was everything under the sun, because everything under the sun, I can converse on, talk about, and I've experienced, or I know somebody that can talk about it. That's why I came up with the name Ask Dr. Ron, because if I don't know, I can bring an expert on that would be able to answer that question or deal with that topic so we can get an answer,
I like that. I like
so I don't have just one area of expertise that I like to cover. I want to make it so this is your go-to place for information. If you get in touch with me and you want to know something, hold on, let me make a phone call. Whether it's personal or on the show, I got somebody.
Okay.
And then we're going to get an answer for you. And if they don't answer, then I'll call somebody else.
Oh, I like that. So will we talk about a lot of sex?
If that's what you desire. Look, our ratings will probably go up. You know, if we talking about sex. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy a lot of sex conversation. I'm kind of raunchy. I hang with the fellas, so we talk about lots of sex and all that old raunchy stuff. So I just want to know
Look, wait a
if
minute.
that's off
Look,
limits.
ratings just went up. I see happy faces, thumbs up. I got people who ain't said nothing all year chiming in on the show now.
Keep it coming.
Yeah, look, boy, they liking this conversation, boy. Look.
I was talking about sex and football and stuff like that, and that's okay. Okay,
Oh
okay,
Lord,
okay.
I think we're gonna get a fan base now that we never had before. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Look, I ain't scared to talk about sex. Now you ain't,
Okay,
you ain't
okay. I
look,
just want to know. I just
look,
like to
look,
know. I like to
I'm
know
a
where's that
Leo,
line? Where's
okay?
that line?
You know, I'm a Leo, so we can talk about anything. I'm telling you, you
Okay,
know. So
okay.
wait a minute, what about sex you need to know? You know?
Well, I'm just asking, like, 'cause, like, I mean, you know how we just joke. Sometimes you can say something and it can be taken in a sexual kind of way. So I just want to know what line, you know. So I like a lot of sex talk. I'm into that.
Okay, but except if your mama there and your kids there. Look at that looking over her shoulder. Oh, so you have to put a disclaimer out there. You are sometime you talk about sex person, okay?
Time. I don't own the rights to this mouth. I don't own the rights to it.
She is sometime you talk about sex. You know, she looking over her shoulder
Right.
like where my mama at? You know, where my
So my
kids
kids
at?
at.
Yeah, you know, where they at? You know. Okay,
But
now we
other than that,
look,
um,
now we can talk. Okay. You know.
but other than that, I'm grown.
I'm not look, sometime grown, okay?
Sometime
Cornelia
grown.
says sounds like it's the truth, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
But we have to, everything in its appropriate place and time.
Of course, of course,
So if we got,
of course.
a person that's on the show that does not fit into the sex topic, of course we will not allow the conversation to go there. So,
Of course.
we
Of course, of course, of course.
so we have to have conversations as they fit, into the topic.
Of course.
The one good thing about being on the internet, YouTube, because all these shows are on YouTube, on my YouTube channel as well. We can replay this, and we're not censored here, so this is not like being on terrestrial radio. So we can let words slip out, but we are educated people, we grown folks, but we also want to use discretion because we don't want to offend our audience.
I don't, and that's why I asked. I don't want
Yeah,
to offend anyone.
yeah, no, shoot, look, I don't have no problem with people showing up butt naked on the show. You can come naked if you want to, hey, if that's what you want to do, come right on. We're gonna play
Yeah,
it.
I like to expose my breasts. I like to show cleavage and stuff like that a little bit. I don't offend nobody though, you know.
Notice my mouth open.
Because if I'm gonna be doing it from the back porch, it's kind of hot back here, you know.
I
So
know
I
it's
got,
like about 100 degrees out there, ain't it?
So wouldn't it be appropriate if I just had on something low cut, naked perhaps?
Hey, I'm cool with that. Look at that. Look. The smiles are going up. The hearts. I'm getting hearts and happiness all over the comment
Well, they
section
be
on
my
Facebook
friends.
Live. I don't know who's saying it, but I'm gonna find out. That's an amen session right there.
I thank them. Thank you. Keep sending them hearts. We appreciate that
Yeah,
love.
that's
Yes,
what's
we
up.
do.
Look, we moving to the next level, boy. Ratings just went up. I love it. Look, next week on the back porch with White Boy James, we gonna have some butt naked comedy going on. Okay,
Oh wow.
there you go.
Oh my
Look,
goodness.
they love it.
Okay.
They love it. They love it. Yeah. Well, look, we
Excuse
got
my
to.
laughter. Oh,
No, that's
wow.
what's up. That's what's up. It's all about it.
Okay.
So what else? What else you gonna expose? Okay, let me ask that up front. Shoot, I might need to bring some popcorn next week. Okay, hey, popcorn
Yeah.
over here.
And another thing. Okay. Besides sex, so are you can we discuss marijuana? Is that
Oh
off
well,
limits as well?
let me just tell y'all this up front. I have no problem with marijuana. Okay,
Okay.
marijuana. Two of my favorite subjects. Many people know already. I grew up in the '70s, and we had good weed and we
Ooh,
had good sex.
shout out
Okay,
to the 70s.
good weed and good sex. Those were two of my favorite
Ooh.
things that went on in the '70s. So, I was so happy to see government weed come out because I
Mm-hmm.
had stopped smoking, street stuff because street stuff was garbage to me. They call it loud, it stank, skunk, whatever. Who wants to smoke a skunk?
Everybody.
Not me. That must be a West Side thing. I'm telling you, see,
Yes, like cat piss out here. We wanted the funkier the better. So
black
we got to do
cat.
a virtual smoke set. We're gonna have to do a virtual smoke. I mean, I want everybody smoke where they at, and we just,
Well, they do that
have a
anyway.
virtual.
They do that anyway. Yeah.
But we're
So
gonna make it virtual though. We're gonna make it official. Everybody smoke where you at. We're gonna do a virtual smoke set. Smoke session.
yeah. Look, I
Monkey coming
look,
soon.
I got edibles and everything. Look at that. I'm finna try out some new stuff. Okay.
Oh,
So
I have a friend that sells edibles. They love
yeah,
them.
I
They
know
love them.
James
They're
do
good for
too.
pain. They're
Yeah,
good for pain.
yeah, James
They're
do
great
too.
for
He
pain.
got a whole legal marijuana business he was talking about the last time he was
Yes,
on
he
the show.
does.
So we're gonna bring
Yes.
that up again next week when he get here.
Mm-hmm.
So look, we
Yes.
got
Come on.
about 3 or 4 minutes left to go. So what else? What else you gonna do? Lord have mercy.
Okay, so you were talking about wine. So
Uh-huh.
as much as we want to do a virtual smoke session, I think that we should do a virtual wine session where everybody just get their favorite wine and have a little conversation with us while they drinking their wine they like. I
Well,
think
they
that'd be
they do
cool.
that anyway. Look,
But make it
we
official.
got poured again. We got poured again. I'm looking at Jed. Jed said wedding cake here. He got his own weed.
Hey,
He out in
Jed, I love you.
He in California.
I
Uh,
love you, Jed.
but Portuguese Sam has some of the best wine from all over the world. So a lot of
Okay.
my fans have gone to Sam and they know what he has.
Mm.
He got cognac and wine. I tell you, baby, please. Yeah. So that's okay. We encourage whatever libation that a person wants to enjoy while they hanging out with us.
We
Okay.
appreciate it. Just come on, hang out with us.
There
Whatever
you
you
go.
like, we're gonna make it official and we're gonna make it virtual coming soon.
There you go. There you go. So look, we got to get out of here because it's been about an hour. We got like 2 or 3 minutes left. So I always like to ask this question of my guest and my co-host before we go off the air. And the question is, what would you like to leave with the people before we leave here today?
What I want to say is call your friend, call your family, and create some good memories today. Go laugh as hard as you can. I promise you, you will thank me later. So go laugh with someone. Go tell some funny jokes. Go laugh as hard as you can. Believe me, you will thank me later. That's
Okay.
all I got to say.
That's good. Laughter makes a good medicine. Okay.
Yes, it does. Yes,
All
it
right.
does. Yes, it does.
Well,
Yes.
I appreciate that comment for the day. I'm gonna go somewhere and crack myself up. I promise you I will. I'm gonna be
You
cracking
better.
up all day.
Yes.
You
Thank me
know.
later.
So I
Yes.
want to encourage everyone to spread the word. Miss Tamika is gonna be here each and every week hanging out. And we're gonna be having a good time while we hanging out doing what we do.
Yes.
I want to encourage everyone to go over to the website ask-dr-ron.com. Check out all of my social media, like and share. Check out all our videos. Check out all of our advertisers. Because
Yes.
without the advertisers, we would not be able to do what we do. If you are interested in being a supporter to the show, please reach out to me, reach out to Tamika and say, hey, how can I be an advertiser? So we'll be talking about you on the show.
Yes.
Okay. Each and every
Right.
week. So we're going to get out of here. I'm going to say peace and love. Let me throw this up here for you all to get a chance to see this. This is where you can make contributions and donations to support what we do here at the Ask Dr. Ron show. You can make Cash App donations, Zelle, PayPal. We take all contributions, okay? You know, so send us your, your love offerings, and we will receive them. So we're going to get out of here. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and see you all on next week.